Everybody, Coach Sheree Vejan here, and welcome to another episode of Every Day with Coach Sheree. So this is your midday moment to pause, get encouraged, and reset with purpose. And so today I want to talk about something I posted earlier today on TikTok and Instagram, the power of a little more. And so we live in a world that tells us to do more, hustle harder, grind 24/7. But today I'm kind of asking you not to do everything, but the things that you are doing, just do a little bit more of that. A small increase in effort can be the difference between delay and destiny. Just a few more hours, a few more days, hang in there a few more weeks, take a couple more extra steps that can lead to the results that you're looking for. And so you don't need a massive transformation. You just need a little bit more faith, a little bit more focus, a little bit more follow through. And I am preaching to myself. And so let's be real. There's days when you're tired, when you're discouraged and you're tempted to quit. You don't see the movement. I talked about this in a previous video. When you see a plant or when you planting and you put the seed in and you're watering and you're checking on it and you're putting it in the sun and you don't see it, but don't throw away the whole plant because there's things that's happening underneath. There's things that's growing. And then one day you see that little sprout. But if you quit ahead of time, you're not going to see the fruits of your labor, literally. And so I've been there. I've been there this week, last night. But here's the truth. Your breakthrough may just be one more day of showing up, one more message, one more email, one more attempt, one more prayer. That little bit more could be the tipping point between average and extraordinary. And so remember, Noah kept building the ark before a single drop of rain, before he even seen the rain. And they got talked about because, one, there was no rain that they had ever seen, and we've never seen a boat. But he kept building. Athletes, they train for years for just a couple of seconds of being in the race. And businesses, they are not built overnight. They're built with consistent layers, and then business changes. And so a couple of ways you can give a little bit more health in a more healthy, sustainable way. Add 5 more minutes. Wake up 5 more minutes earlier. I say 30. Wake up 5 more minutes earlier to read, to reflect, to pray. Stay focused for 5 extra minutes on that task before you check out. Push yourself a little bit harder on that task. It's all it takes to move from stuck to finish. And then revisit your why. When you're tired, your purpose should become your fuel. Ask yourself, why did I start this anyway? Who is this for? Post it somewhere where you can see it when your energy fades. Put a note up on your computer that says, don't quit, girl. Note to self. Write a note to yourself. And when you feel like giving up, put it on your bathroom wall, put it on your door, put it in your car as a reminder to yourself. So sometimes giving more isn't doing more, it's doing smarter. So streamline your routine, delegate, take a 5-minute break, come back, speak life over yourself. Say, I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that's even this video. I had taken it off the calendar. I was like, I'm tired. I've already filmed my marriage podcast. I've already done another thing this morning, making dinner right now, cooking lunch at the same time. And so, I'm not going to do the video, but I have to show up anyway and be consistent and honor the word that I said to myself. I'm going to show up every day live on social media. And so your words carry power. So encourage yourself the way you want to encourage your best friend. And hopefully you are your best friend. And then remember the ripple effect. Your consistency, believe it or not, it inspires others. So even when you don't realize it, you are inspiring other people. So the little more today might spark someone else's miracle tomorrow. And so here's your challenge for today, and write this down. I give just a little bit more because my breakthrough is closer than it feels. Then ask yourself, where in my life can I give just 5% more? Not 100%, not burnout, not you should have went to bed 8 hours ago, not that, but just a little bit more on the task. You don't have to finish the race today, but take one more step. Add a little more courage. Add a little more faith. Add a little more consistency. Because guess what? You're not behind. You're not failing. You're building. and you're closer than you think. All right, you guys. So have an awesome day. Thank you for joining me for today, and I will see you tomorrow.